Yo, my 1v1 me fam, we back again with another controversial video for y'all. Look, the other day I gave y'all 3 guards from our season 0.5 2v2 my player league to name their top 5 centers, and if they would trade their center right now for one of the centers on their top 5 list. Today I got the centers. I got 3 centers, and I told them to give me their top 5 guards if they would trade their guard right now for any of the 5 their name. I had to show love. Hey man, centers wanted to get back and put their opinion on who their top 5 guards is, since the guards put their top 5 centers. And let me know who y'all want to see. If y'all want to see like a Drew or a Chad, and see their input on if they would trade. Appreciate and love y'all. Let's get into the video. All right, y'all, we are with Toxic right now. Yo, Tox, give me your top 5 guards throughout the 1v1 me league, and let me know which one of those top 5 you named if you would trade them for your teammate right now and why.
Yeah, so I watched your video, I will say. It was Draco, Blix, and Miss, right?
Yep, your teammate Draco.
I made the top 5 for Blix and Miss, but didn't make the top 5 for my own teammate, so it's a little funny. I will, everyone knows kind of where me and Draco stand right now. So it is what it is there. For me, top 5 guards, number 1, I'll go Tutak. Based on how he's been playing this season, I think he is probably the best 3-level scorer, for when it comes to the way he hunts on the 3-point line, his ability to still hit middies, and just his IQ overall on defense. So I would take Tutak number 1. Number 2, I would go Blix number 2 for me.
Okay.
I have a lot of experience with Blix over the years. I think he's a top defender on the 2s court, and when he's hot, he's one of the best guards in the game. 3, I would go Chad. I think Chad and Blix are very close to each other in play style. Both really good defenders, both really good shooters. So I would take Chad 3. 4, I would take Takeover. For me, Takeover is probably the best offensive guard. When he's rolling, it's really, really hard to stop him. And we have some experience also on 1v1 together, so I think we would do really well, and we would mesh personality-wise. And then 5, so look, I'm going to just be as brutally honest as possible, and I'm not going to switch up what I've said from the beginning now, just because me and my teammate have some personal issues going on. Most people would probably put Drew right here, but for me, I'm going to go ahead and put Draco at 5, and I say that because I do think ceiling-wise, when he's playing consistent, he is a top 5 guard. And like I said, I'm not going to go back on what I've said in the past just because me and him are arguing about a series. Defensively, I think he's shown this season that he's a top 5 guard. He's played probably the best defense, this season. If he can get his shooting to be consistent, I would take him at that 5 spot. I think personality-wise, he can clash more with people over others. He has a strong personality, but if that doesn't affect a certain center, then it's a great guard to have.
Would you trade right now for any of those 5 right now?
Yeah, the top 4 I named, I would trade any of those.
Who do you think would fit with your season?
I think I gotta go Tutak, bro, just because how he's playing. He's playing so good right now that he's just making it so easy for everyone, bro. The way he's getting open on 3-point line, the way he's green on middies with 85 midi. He's just playing a really good ball right now. So if I could trade for one, I'd probably go Tutak. Also, personality-wise, he's really chill and calm, and we both play in the 2K league, so I think he understands high, pressure moments and being able to take criticism and him being able to give criticism. So I think we wouldn't clash at all, and our personalities would mesh. So I would go Tutak.
Okay, all right, man. That's Tox's top 5 and who he would trade for right now, bro. We appreciate you, Tox. All right, Los. Now I've been going around. You probably seen I asked a couple guards they top 5 centers. I seen you kind of having your input on it, so I wanted to come to you, and I want you to give me your top 5 guards throughout season 0.5, and then let me know if you would trade for any of those top 5 right now, but list them in order.
So yeah, I feel like the centers list was a little biased, but I'm not gonna be biased with them with this one. I'm gonna keep it real.
Who do you think was biased? Who do you think was biased in there?
Who do I think was biased? I mean, I think Toxic being on the list twice. No. Actually, Draco didn't put him on it, but I think Toxic being on the list was a little biased. I think Jay Boolin hasn't shown too much. Obviously, he's one of the best 3 center, and I'm not going to take that from him. But for this 2v2 league, he's still got to show more to be on that list. But other than that, the rest were pretty good. The rest were pretty solid. Miss was the only one that put me on there. and you know he knows ball. That's ball right there. He knows ball. Number 1, Chad Benz.
Okay.
Me and Chad have a history of playing, so you know we win a lot of wagers. In my opinion, he's the most efficient guard in the league. Number 2, I would probably go with Drew DF. That's just because of our history, the Drew and Los era. I know how to play with Drew. He's a guard that people need to understand how to play with him. But in my opinion, he's a little bit better than my next 2, but they're also good as well. Number 3, I would put Blix. Unfortunately, I didn't want to, but I got to because you know I'm not gonna keep it. I'm not gonna be unbiased. Blix is probably the best defensive guard in the league. And he also has a lot of IQ with shot selection and understanding how to time his shot. Number 4, we're doing a 2v2 league. He's probably one of the best 2v2 players. It's takeover season. I will put him on the list as well. Keep it real. Takeover season is one of the best shooters in the league. I feel like he's a little more predictable than the other 3 that I've named. But he's getting better. He's getting better. But I think he'd be my 4th. And number 5, that's gonna be the toughest one. Number 5, it's between Quickster. I'll probably go He Miss. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, He Miss won the championship. Me and He Miss, we win a lot of wagers. I don't know of anybody else that I could put over He Miss besides maybe.
You got the Dracos.
Quickster.
You got the
Dracos
Quickster.
is good. Yeah, Quickster. I think Quickster only because of his defense, but He Miss plays D2, and if he has the right defensive center, I think He Miss could be better than even the previous 4 that I named. But I don't think Draco's on that list. He's a good guard, but I don't think he's on that list. No.
Okay. All right. Now, if you could trade for any of those 5, which one would you trade? Would you trade your guard right now for any of those 5, and why?
Any time of the day, any amount, I got Chad Benz.
Okay.
And that's just what it is. Everybody knows that, man. Everybody knows that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks, Los. Hey, thanks. That's Los's 5. We appreciate you, man. Yo, Uzi, I went around the other day asking 3 guards, they top 5 centers. I don't know if you've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Had a little opinion.
Did.
Okay.
You know, we gotta change the narrative a little bit, but
Okay.
I get it.
Right now, name me your top 5 guards, and if you would trade your guard currently right now for any of those top 5. You don't gotta go too much in
All right,
detail. Just, you know.
Top 5 right now. I got Chad number 1. I got Takeover number 2. Talk number 3. Drew number 4, and Trav number 5 as of right now.
As of right
As
now.
of right now.
Okay.
As of right now.
No
I have-
travel.
Yeah. Yes. Now hear
Okay.
me out.
Mhm.
I only have no travel over Blix right now because Blix said himself he's been in a dry slump. He's been inconsistent a little bit. Trav's been hooping. I'm not gonna lie. They're like 5-2 right now, 6-2 right now. They're hooping.
Mhm.
They just, got out of a hell game against Tutak and Dino. Went to 3 games. Gotta put some respect on them. Gotta put some respect on
Okay. What about the other ones? What about the couple of the other ones?
them. Which other ones? The no ones that I named?
Yeah. Because you gave us why you got Chad. You gave us travel. You gave us why them 2.
I feel like Chad's, consensus takeover. Takeover's just been consistent. I feel like the West advantage really helps him.
Mhm.
Tutak this season been amazing. I feel like he's playing a lot better with Dino. I feel like that team meshes better than like a him and Cash Out. I don't think he ever wanted to play with Cash Out. It was just a bad hand.
Okay.
And then Drew's Drew. He's just a left stick guard. You slot any center with him, and Drew's gonna do his thing.
Okay. Now, the big question:
Mhm.
would you trade your current guard in season 0.5 for any of those 5? Pick one and tell me why.
See, that's the thing. Like, I really like Lark, but
Mhm.
the thing is, we've only played 3 wagers. He had some stuff going on. He went on vacation. I had some stuff off the scene that I had to deal with. So, like, if it was in the current moment right now, I would take like a Chad or like a Tutak only because they're playing the game more.
You gotta pick one.
I don't.
You gotta pick one. I'll tell you.
I would take.
Like everybody.
I would take like a Tutak only because
You would
he's on
take
the game
Tutak.
24/7. He's on the game 24/7. I know he's gonna be up, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I think Tutak is better than Lark. And I want to make that.
But why
clear.
was he in your top 5 then?
Because I think Tutak is really good at 2s, but I think he's only gonna go as far as his center allows him to go.
Okay.
Tutak is a shoot everything guard.
But
He
why
needs a center
did
that'll
you
just
put
get
no
him out.
travel over your guard?
Listen, travel right now he's hooping. I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie. He beat us. So I gotta give him some props. I don't think like it was a good win. We both played bad in our ways, and it was our first game really like playing again since preseason. But I feel like if me and Lurk, you know, we start hawking and we start playing because we have like 5 or 6 wagers this week, I feel like we're starting to mesh, and I feel like we're gonna go on a win streak.
All right, man. All right, I'm not gonna knock you for it. Hey, that's Uzi's top 5. Yo, Uzi, appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Of course, always.
Glad you came through, man.